Hey Sagittarius, so you guys, I am doing a energy check for the past, the return of the past. So if you guys are not looking forward to anybody from your past coming back, this is not going to be your read. But you will know this is your read by your energy and feelings about the connection and how this person makes you feel. So if that doesn't resonate, please check your moon rising or Venus placements. And you guys, if you're new and you like my vibe, please subscribe to my channel. Help me out. All right, so I'm just going to get one more shuffle in. And then let's just check out your energy and feelings about the connection, about the situation. Communication, having a desire for communication. It could be too that you're feeling a little bit heartbroken right now, especially if the energy feels stuck, like things are not moving forward. With the Wheel of Fortune card coming through, I feel like you are kind of holding on to some sort of hope with your angels. It's like you are communicating with your angels and God and your spirit guides, however you believe. But I feel like instead of acting outwardly on this connection, you're just kind of hoping for some sort of a inspirational change to come to this connection. I do feel like the communication, you want it to come through, but I almost feel like you're waiting for this person to kind of take the lead when it comes to the connection. And it could be because you're feeling a little bit heartbroken, lost even with what's happening here. When the Knight of Coins shows up in reverse, that's somebody who is feeling bored, feeling stuck. Potentially like a perfectionist, like what did I do wrong? I feel like it could be too that you're over questioning yourself, and you can't do that, Sag. You guys don't deserve that kind of energy. So let's just see how this person is making you feel. How this person is making you feel. All right, we have the Queen of Cups. I don't know if I want to read her in reverse yet. So, like, it's done, it's over with. Maybe a little bit overly emotional. Not even, I don't feel that codependent is quite the word that comes through when she's in reverse. I feel like it's more about maybe you feel emotionally manipulated by this person. All right. And really, what you want is to see success and improvement. You want to see something positive come out of this, but you know that with how things have transpired in the past, especially when it comes to how this person makes you feel, that's not going to fly with you, because it's almost like this person's taken away your energy, and you know that you're being or embodying the energy that is just really not you, right? And with the Ten of Swords, I just feel like this is painful endings. It's painful past situations, but this is also a card that would acknowledge we have to close out the past in order to have a future moving forward, and that's another another well, I lost my train of thought, but the Ten of Swords is a big card for me on closing out the past and making room for new chapters in the future. Let's just see who we're talking about. Who is this person, their energy, their feelings? It could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There could be a third party dynamic coming through here. We have the Three of Cups, which is Cancer, the Seven of Swords, which is going to be Aquarius, and we have the Ace of Coins, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So it could be any of those signs, but here's what I'm going to say. I kind of feel like the Seven of Swords is going to be, this card is associated with cheating, lies, manipulation. And then we have the Three of Cups. So some of you guys could be dealing with a third party situation. All right. And I do feel like this person does want to move forward, but it's like how when this person is most likely feeling stuck. And that's probably why that Knight of Coins is showing up in reverse on your energy, because the whole connection is it's probably at a standstill right now. Everything is mute. I feel like there is a desire for a new stabilized commitment, but it's not happening right now. You guys are in a stuck mode. That Four of Swords right there would indicate that. All right, so a break from each other, especially if there is some sort of inconvenience when it comes to multiple people. It doesn't have to be cheating the third party, but I definitely feel like there is some other energies that are probably most likely weighing in on this connection right here. Let's see how you make this person feel. How you make them feel. So what I want to say is this person does acknowledge the spiritual components to this connection. The Hierophant card right here is order, it's rules. The Two of Wands, you guys, is to me, it's a soul level connection, but it's also about having to make a choice. And I feel like that energy weighs really heavy on this person's mind frame, making a choice. So what do I do? Do I go with my heart? Do I make myself happy? Because that's the energy that you provide for this person is happiness, joy, stability. It's like truly what they wish wish they could have is you. But if there is outsider influences, they feel really stuck, and there's hesitation coming through, especially if there is a marriage or a third party dynamic coming through, completely stuck energy. So let's just see what's coming to this connection next. The 30 to 60-day intention, if not a confirmation. So let's just see what's happening, what's going to be changing next for you guys. We have the Knight of Cups, we have the Five of Cups, and then we have the Four of Wands. So I feel like you guys are acknowledging the deep emotional bond, the deep connection. I kind of feel like we're going to be still at, I feel like the energy is still moot right now. The Five of Cups is the emotional past. This right here is kind of channeling through emotions, you know. The Knight of Cups right here is somebody who's still kind of playing games with people's energy and people's emotions, still not making a charge towards happiness, you know. And I feel like it's coming through the person that's on your mindset. This is somebody who's just kind of, it's not that they're intentionally trying to play games, but they're still coming through with playing with people's feelings and emotions. I'm going to say that. Still not making a decision to move towards happiness and stability and harmony. So let's just see if the connection can be actually healed for you guys. Okay, so with some positive thoughts, you guys, with positive thought, look at this. We have the, I'm sorry, but I got a flipper because I really feel like there is a strong chance for you guys to heal the connection. You have the divine counterparts coming through with this King and Queen. You have the Ten of Cups also. And I feel like there is a lot of healing that can be done with Temperance. Okay, Temperance is a card of patience and understanding, not pressurizing anybody to make any decisions and not interfering, especially if there is a third party dynamic where there's a marriage or a commitment involved. We're not supposed to do that, you guys. We're not supposed to impede on other people's energy. Really, and the reason why I'm saying that is because it tends to come back on us in a negative way. You know, everything just, what I see here is let everything unfold naturally and have faith and hope for the future. If that is what you want, and everything would work out accordingly. It might take a little bit of time, but let's just see what, I'm going to see what needs to be released before I pull long-term potential. So let's just see. And it's not just the third party dynamic that I'm feeling, but it's also feelings and emotions. So, you know, attachment, unhealthy ways of thinking, unhealthy thoughts with this Eight of Swords, putting stuff into our head more so than needs to be there. We already know we're dealing with a situation where there is other influences. Okay. But you already know what's there. So just don't put anything into your head that doesn't need to be there. The Seven of Cups coming through is just feeling like an option, feeling like you're not good enough, you know, feeling like you're not this person's first priority, which it might feel like you're not right now. But again, the more we kind of push or put pressure on somebody, the more they tend to back away. All right. Just maintaining your emotional maturity and emotional balance right here. This is not letting anybody deduct or impede on your own emotional body, you guys. Having faith for, you know, towards the future. We have the Queen of Swords, which is cold-hearted behavior. It's the outsider influences. It's being overly emotional. Also too, you know, learning how to set up healthy and clear boundaries, being direct. So if this person is treating you like, you know, you don't deserve to be treated, then it might be time to just fully back away from it until they come through as the person you need them to be. Right? Don't hold on to something that's not changing. And the more you try to push anything on this person, the longer it's going to take for you guys to reconnect. So let's just see what the potential long-term outcome is. The potential long-term outcome. So look at that. You guys have forward movement with the Six of Swords. So you can't see the big picture, right? You can't see where it's going right now. And that could be where your faith is kind of losing or having lack. All right. But the Nine of Coins is basically saying this person's going to realize, you know, that they're about to let go of something that means a great deal to them. We have the Page of Wands, which is new beginnings. And again, you know, I feel like there's heavy tones of a spiritual journey with this connection, but you have to remove the self-limiting beliefs in order to see growth for the future. All right. There's a lot of potential that lies here, but it starts within our mind frame. We have the Queen of Wands coming through, which is right now, you know, just kind of being in the moment, focusing on yourself, focusing on what you want. This Queen of Wands can get anything she wants. That's how I look at the wands, because they're full of creative ideas and passion. And I feel in the long term, you know, this person is going to see the potential loss, you know, that they might they might encroach on. If you guys can stay positive, I feel the changes are going to be made that need to be made within this connection. And I do feel like the path that you guys are meant to be on, which is that of a spiritual or soulful journey, it will happen, but it's going to take time. That's why I pulled the long-term potential, Sag. So let's see who we're talking to. The initials, if yours don't show up, it's fine as long as you resonate with the energy of the cards. So we have RJ and O and IN. All right, Sag, I'm going to leave it there. You guys, I hope you have a beautiful week.